This is a sick match, by the way. This is a really stacked tournament, despite it being a ranking event. Yeah, you actually bring up a good point. Nobody has to play DBFZ. That's very true, right? Unless you're I don't know, a player on a team who's paying you to play the game. But the cool thing about Dragon Ball is that because there's no Pro Tour and because there's no Pro Tour, there's not a lot of money in it for players or commentators, right? So anybody who is like doing anything for the game is doing so because they like it and not because they have a monetary incentive. When I stream Dragon Ball, I get less viewers and there's no Pro Tour, so there's like a lower incentive for me to do it, right? And also like there's no incentive for people to subscribe to me on Twitch, but they do it anyway. Thanks very much for the subscription. Like it's really like the actual numbers say that it's better for me to focus on something else, but I just like Dragon Ball. The game is fucking tight, and luckily I can do it. So Sajam doesn't do enough DBFZ commentary. You know, the thing is that I've only in this year I've done more Dragon Ball commentary than anything else combined, right? Because of Wednesday Night Fights, I've done more Dragon Ball commentary than Street Fighter commentary by like probably over double. I don't think it's that close. I've done way more Dragon Ball than Street Fighter, and then after Street Fighter, it's probably Tekken as the game I've done the most for this year. But DBFZ is for sure first by a lot, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, let's get into Texas Showdown.
Some revenge for his boy Kaba here.
Maybe so. Here we go.
This is a sick match. This is a dope event. Mostly because it's a challenger event in the US, so a lot of the strong US players are there, but also there's strong international talent in Mena and Problem X chilling.
Obviously, Problem X has been playing a lot of Abigail of late.
Yeah, Problem's been playing a bunch of characters. I wonder if Problem X wants jab, counter hit combo into target combo instead of doing like down strong into scissor or down strong flame. But I guess he ends up frame trapping him anyway with that, so. Challenger, what is it? Is Challenger the name of it? Is that the Tekken name? Plus frames? Yeah. Ranking, that's what it is. Ranking event. Alright, I think that would have went through Orb anyway, right? Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're actually stunned in one more mix-up. Damn, he did meaty zonk. Oh my fucking god. You're dead. He's actually dead.
Oh my god.
He actually died so fast. Are you serious? That was crazy. He didn't even hit him. Because I think this would be the orb, right?
But it could all go away. He's 2 mix-ups away from losing.
Yeah, EX command throw does mad damage. This is negative here, right? The dash forward. So I think the armoring is a good choice. It beat the scissor kick. I feel like this looks like a command throw to me, but maybe he actually just did fierce like a fucking monster. Yeah, he could have killed with down fierce and a heavy bullhorn. Bullhead? That's the one.
He knew that was the big moment, that meaty zonk. That was the time to press the
yeah, dash forward being 0 there still means it's negative because he has a 4 frame.
Amazing risk to take.
He died so fast for no like he just got smoked. Oh, that was a good neutral jump. Damn, it didn't work. That's 0, right?
Taking advantage of a delayed wake up.
Bison should have won here. Unless this hits later in the active frames or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's 0, is it not?
Volatile the matchup can be. Problem X. Yep. Oh, okay.
Yeah, EX.
That's right. Getting right through that.
Wow, standing jab, stand strong. It's not counter hit combo? Huh.
Standard play from Bison after
or maybe it was too late. I guess I thought it was. Meaty slide activate. Yeah, he gets a mix up with command throw not there.
Even in matchups where it's not about fireballs like
yep.
You gotta watch out for the command grow. Now he's got the bomb planted on him.
Oh, he misses meaty. Yeah, explode. Juggle. No. I think he was too far. Nice. That's what he was looking for before, right? So Bullhorn beats like this right here. So when he did standing fierce earlier and he tried to cancel into the orb, this is one of those things that Birdie has that other characters don't have as easily to get through it. Meterless option.
Remember what happened just last round?
That's right.
Problem X backing up.
Oh,
damn, Psycho Crusher into the juggle. That was tight.
I'm sorry, Problem X. So good at using that Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, when he does fierce, right? I assume if he does scissor kick, it wouldn't come out. It depends on if he keeps it a true block string or not. That's a punish. There's a lot of EX moves that travel really fast horizontally are very good against Birdie's chain as a punish. Yeah. Buffer.
Setting up the can.
Oh,
Flew over it. You can see that Problem X is actually really good at this matchup. Right? Knowing that EX Scissors goes over the can. Wow, I thought he was going to command throw there.
Oh, dash right.
Yeah, his V-Trigger 2 usage is very strong. I remember a lot of people in the beginning saying that they didn't like V-Trigger 2 as much as V-Trigger 1, but Problem makes it look so good. It gives him really strong mix-ups, and people have figured out how to use Psycho Crusher better. He couldn't V-Reversal there because... Nice. That was a good reaction. Uh-oh. This is so scary. Damn! That was fucking scary. That was super scary. Okay, so that was a good reaction. Armor out.
That makes sense.
This is -4. And I don't know if he tried to like punish with something or he just did. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that went through. Yeah, that was a lot of patience from Problem. He didn't have Psycho Crusher, so he couldn't use it. Damn, he absorbed the can. He's not dead though. If he did EX, would he have died? If he did standing strong into EX Bullhead, would he have killed? No, right? So this is probably still the best option to save the bar.
Not yet. One more mix-up either way.
Got him.
It's just a crouching medium kick. MenaRD taking game number 1.
I do feel like Problem put himself into a spot.
You've never seen or played Street Fighter. Well, you've come to the right place.
I don't think he
Thanks for stopping by. We're watching a tournament that happened recently. Doing a little bit of analysis on it. That was a good dash. Yeah, so that time he did Scissor Kick. Last time he did the target combo. I don't know why he chose to do one or the other. Maybe last time he was just committed to it already. I don't know. No anti-air. Sweeps more unsafe, but if from far away, it's still kind of hard sometimes. Counter hit combo. No, punish that. No, what happened? I don't know if Problem just missed the cancel here. Because he does the flame, right? So he must have just done it a little too late.
Look at these straight hits. Almost all the damage up there in Problem X's side.
Oh, he tried to do jump strong. Got him. Birdie's overhead is very good, actually. The pushback on it makes it kind of hard to punish it, too, actually.
He really steamrolls well. Every time he gets the chance, he turns it on.
That's what Birdie does.
Oh, he almost got the juggle on it. Good interrupt on the dash. I think maybe Problem X was thinking the juggle was going to happen, and then when he went for the second dash, Mena was like chilling. Punish? Too far. I wonder if down strong will catch the extended hurt box because it's faster.
Again. Setting up the can. Looking for the
air to air. Finally it worked. Every other time Mena did jump jab and it beat it.
Problem X trying to slow
Punish?
down a little bit.
Yep. Kind of an ill-advised headbutt from MenaRD there, but you know he's so good at landing.
Yeah, I don't think Fierce works unless you're a little closer, right? Max range sweep, it looks like it's not gonna happen. That was a buffer that probably came out on accident.
Okay, now you gotta look for activate.
Psycho Axe? No, activates. Cross up Psycho Crusher? What fucking year is this?
Cross up Psycho Crusher.
That was sick.
So he both prevented Mena from EX zonking into activate or zonk activate at all, and also got the cross-ups. Good stuff.
Man, Problem X is so good. Oh, good reaction. Projectile invincible. Punished it. That used to be so much safer. Do you guys remember that? Down forward Fierce is a meaty from Birdie. Yeah, good interrupt on the dash. And EX was safe there even if it wasn't a punish. Good choice. Right there, when Mena throws the can, he's been jumping every time, right? So instead of jumping this time, he adjusts and he just dashes up and waits. Problem X is like, let me get this air to air. And even though he whiffs crouching medium punch, because he's committed to the air normal, he's like unsafe all the way down. So just boom, catch him again. Roundhouse, which I think he does backdash. Yeah, beats the backdash. He could have juggled with Bullhead here, but why not just dash up and take pressure instead, right? I like that choice. Meaty refers to an attack that hits someone right when they're landing or right when they're getting up. Yeah, you gotta check him standing leg kick there. Crushed.
But it was out of the air.
He could have done.
I'll show you an example of a meaty in a second here. Was that command throw attempt? Oh, punish. Command throw again. This is actually so scary. Bison with command throw on you when he gets the orb. Oh, he could have exploded it and kept it plus. Yeah.
And he just didn't get the timing right. MenaRD with the Dominican flag floating right behind him.
Right, so the idea of a meaty usually is that when someone wakes up with their own attacks, like they try to wake up with a punch or a kick of some sort, you just meaty them, you hit them as they're getting up, and they can't wake up with anything because your attack is hitting them right when they get up. Because attacks have startup, you know what I mean? That's a good example. Attacks have startup, they don't come out immediately, so if you hit them while they're starting up, they don't work. So right here, this is a good example of it. Mena walks up and he hits Fierce. And you can see that Bison is in the middle of doing an attack. He's in the middle of doing Psycho Axe. But the move has startup. It doesn't just hit right away. So Birdie's attack hits before Bison's, right?
And everybody there. The cheers of Mena during some of those matches.
Well, look, Breadman. I know that you might think it's crazy that he doesn't know what a meaty is, but like, you know, I don't know. Whenever you got into fighting games, you had no idea what a meaty is. And where do you find this information out, right? It's not always easy to look up stuff like that.
Cheers of Kaba.
Information like that is not as easy to find as you would expect. And there's always new people getting into fighting games, so it's worth helping them out more than just being like, you know, you rookie, how didn't you know this? Oh, he should have canceled it into Bullhead.
Again, exactly.
Just in case for cross-up.
Air to air.
Okay, so the counter to
Problem
that
X is
right
really
there
good about
from
reacting to that air to air. I think he tried command throw, but he wasn't plus enough.
Damn.
from Problem X.
Again, there's a couple of times that
This is another example of Bison getting up, and he wants to do a wake up button, but this is meaty. He's hitting him when he's getting up.
in that situation.
Could I explain some styles of neutral? Sure. There's a really interesting article about neutral.
MenaRD now.
That was published by Machabo, who is a Guilty Gear champion. He's an Evo champion in Machabo. Evo champion in Guilty Gear named Machabo. He published an article that got translated to English, and he talked about styles of neutral, and he described 3 styles of neutral. And I talk about those a lot because I think that's a good way to classify like basic forms of neutral. And the 3 styles of neutral that he talks about are like a triangle, right? They're like a triangle. And the way it works is that each style would beat the other style. So rotating between those 3 styles of neutral is important to not only like throw off what your opponent's doing, but beat whatever style they're picking at the time. And the different styles of neutral that he talks about are playing like proactively, like well, let's start with reactively. Playing reactively, right? So that style of neutral is you wait, you look for what your opponent's going to do, and then you try to hit a button and counter. That style of neutral is very good against a different style of neutral that is what Mena's doing here with Birdie. And that is hitting buttons to try to catch your opponent while they're coming in. Doing attacks because either A, they beat forward movement or whatever your opponent is trying to do, or B, because you are buffering in a move. Like this standing medium punch that he's doing on the screen right down there, that's a great example of being like preemptive, right? You hit a button, buffer in a special move. If they run into it, then your special move will come out and you hit them, right? That style will lose to playing reactively because you're just waiting. You're going to let him whiff his attack, trying to catch you coming in, and then you punish, right? The third style, which beats reactive style, but loses to this style that Mena's playing, is doing stuff that's unreactable, right? If you run into somebody who's playing extremely slow and they're waiting to see what you do, then you have to throw them off by being unpredictable and moving forward in a way that they don't expect. And that's stuff like dashing or jumping or doing special moves or normals that are super fast, right? Those things are another style of neutral that is very powerful at beating someone who's like a wall, trying to be a wall, right? A defensive like shell. So those are different styles. Mena generally switches between being preemptive and then immediately going to like, boom, I'm trying to get in there, right? So that's what you're going to see a lot in this set. I'll try to talk about it. But that style right there, that's a good example of the styles, I guess, right? Mena starts off by being preemptive, right? He's whiffing standing medium punch into bullhead to try to catch a button or movement from Problem X. Problem X is playing reactively. He's waiting for something, and he tries to use EX scissors to beat Mena, being like preemptive, you know?
Yeah, keep in mind, this is somebody in Problem X who won a couple of
Boom, got him again. So that's the idea. It's to beat those buttons, right?
MenaRD, of course, though, the reigning Capcom Cup champion.
Got him.
Now stands strong. 3rd major whiff punish from him in just this game.
Yeah, got him. That's one of the things that Problem X here is playing. His normal style, Problem X, a lot of the times is reactively, right? And a reactive player is kind of susceptible to things that are incredibly fast and, you know, hard to see, which is something like dash forward, command throw. Good against players who like to play reactively.
Just covering off that space. He was too scared to scissor kick or anything.
So now Problem X, yeah, he's doing a little bit more than he was before. I got him. No, he missed his gaunt. I don't know. He's missed that fierce cancel like 3 or 4 times, I feel like.
Oh, look at this. He just came right.
Yeah, he tried to do a button into orb and he didn't get it. He might be dead. Does a lot of damage.
3-0. Very convincing 3-0.
And now you see even Problem X. Like
Mena got very, very comfortable near the end. Mena got very, very comfortable near the end of that set about when Problem X was chilling and when Problem X wanted to go in, right? He got like a good kind of rhythm of like, all right, right here, I know that he is going to, you know, like wait for me to like hit a button, so I'm going to dash forward command throw or run his offense, right? That was good.